This is the outside of the school that we were just in, the secondary school. There's villas across the street.
But that guy's in the red shirt, just behind him is the Al Shaheen officers. So like that's where they're stationed. So another.
So that's like military cadets
the military
training.
Guys. Yep. Upstairs, directly above them, is the computer lab. Over there is like the auditorium.
Yeah.
So it's got a stage and just area where you put seats on the ground, so it's not terrace setting. Over there where those boys are standing, they are standing outside the nurse's office.
How many students in this class?
There's usually about anywhere between 20 to 25 students in it.
And the students stay in their class all day?
The students stay and the teachers move around. This is a teacher's office. In here there are 4 desks, but actually there's probably 6 people who will come in and use it.
Okay.
It's our library, in fact, because our students do not go to the library. The library over there has only Arabic books. All the English books, we transferred them here. So we are not using it only as a library, but we do have some classes here.
So what is it that you look for in teachers?
Teachers that can understand us better, so we can learn better.
So they could understand you better?
Yeah. Yes.
And how would I know a teacher like that? How could I tell?
Between by how he talks to his students.
Give you information, good information.
Good information.
Bring for you the newspaper and from the websites.
Okay.
He give you information.
So you like lots of different kinds of information?
Yeah, types of sources, all types of sources.
All types of sources.
Doesn't matter which one. No,
Yeah.
not a particular one.
But a lot of different kinds.
Yeah.
What kind of teachers are the best teachers?
Arabic teacher.
And why? Why is he best?
Well, he took us at least twice in the week to play football.
Which has nothing to do with Arabic.
Yes, that's right.
What would you like to be?
I would like to be an engineer.
An engineer?
Yes.
Any particular kind?
Not yet.
Not yet. You haven't decided.
No.
Okay. It seems like almost everybody here wants to be.
No. I want to be a doctor.
You want to be a doctor?
Yeah.
Excellent. And where do you think you want to go to school? Do you know what university you might want to go to?
I think there's a college in Dubai or Sharjah that teach medicine.
Teach medicine. Excellent. Good. Well, we need more doctors.
Or I can go to travel abroad. Abroad, I mean.
Yeah.
To learn maybe in America or Australia or in Britain.
I think what's helped me here is really kind of forgetting everything that I knew back home, and really preparing myself for entering something that was entirely new. The biggest thing I had to learn was, okay, starting with the basics. You're not going to be necessarily jumping into a unit on Shakespeare. Going back to simple grammar, sentence structure, and really kind of repetition and practice. Like here at the high school level, what's helped me most is my experience in middle school. Okay. Because that's about the level here in Abu Dhabi, and I'm 12th grade, grade 12. Okay. It's set up differently in that in the high schools you don't have your own classroom. Okay. So So the teachers go to the different classrooms. The students stay in the same classroom all day, and the teachers go to that classroom. So you have to be very flexible, and you have to be very portable with your materials and your curriculum, because you can't necessarily store your materials in the classroom. I try to keep each class, well, I have two advanced classes, and they're what they call science classes here. They call them science classes. They're the students that have been in grade 10, 11, recognized as students that are university bound. Okay. So I have these students. They're more advanced. And then I have a group of students, my third class group of students is what they call the art students. And the art students are more, I guess they would be considered more vocational. Okay. Arabic is only one of the many languages that are spoken here. So it's really, for me, that was surprising, I guess. I studied a little bit of Arabic before I left, and I get a lot of exposure to Arabic in the school, but in the city itself, there's so many different languages that are spoken. And it's very, I would say it's very easy to acclimate if English is your only language. To be flexible is one of the biggest key components of, I think, being successful here. To not have a set agenda or set expectations for yourself until you get here, and then those are going to change to kind of fit into what's the cultural norm, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so you don't want to try to do it the way you did it back home. Yes. Because it's not back home.
It's not. I mean, you're definitely, the skills that you had back home, I think the skills that, speaking for myself, the skills that I had, some of the core basic principles are very important, you know, like classroom management and, you know, how to differentiate in the classroom. Things like this are important, but I think it's also important to know that you're going to learn a whole new set of skills. I think the best part is really the students for me. The students are great. You know, they're very challenging, and you know, classroom management is an issue here. It's very different, and it's especially different if you don't know the language, and you know, students can, you know, sometimes they'll try to take advantage of this, which really isn't any different than anywhere else in the world. But the relationship that I've built with students, and the relationship that I've built with the teachers and the faculty here has been my high point, for sure.